7 a.m. on a Saturday and I'm driving to New Bern. Now I can hear you ask, why are you up so early on a Saturday and why are you driving to New Bern? Well, that is because I'm going to Glenburnie Park to get in a practice round, because in 1 month I will be there at Glenburnie to play the Eco Stop for that tour series. And after doing a little bit of research into the course and kind of getting an idea of what kind of course it is, which is heavily wooded, I don't want to show up tournament day being totally surprised, having no idea what I'm going to throw and where to throw it. So I felt like it was important for me to get in at least one practice round, at least have an idea, so I'm not totally caught off guard day of tournament. Now, with that being said, I don't know if I'm going to do well regardless, even with a practice round. But I'll pick the camera back up when I'm actually at the course. Alright, so I made it out to the course and I'm 5 holes in. I think I might set up a tripod for this one because this is an interesting looking hole. I think I'm just going to try to play it for par rather than play for the birdie. It's 360 feet basically through a gap if you want to go for the pin, and then it looks like there's a drop off towards the river. But basically the tee pad and the basket are both up on hills, and then there's a valley in between. I really don't think I could ask for better placement. So far there's only been one hole that's really tripped me up, and that was hole 3. Just because you can't see the basket and you're basically playing over the hump of a hill. But other than that, the only other bogey I took was because I just missed a 20-25 footer. Not a big deal, but I still would have liked to have made that. Currently I'm sitting at 1 over through 5 holes, and not bad. So this is kind of neat. This looks like it could have been a dock at one time, where you got your 4 pylons, 2 inner, 2 outer, going all the way down to the end, and then it branches off into a T. So I'm wondering if maybe a long time ago, probably before Florence, this was a public dock, and you can go fishing off of it here at the park. So I'm over at 9's tee pad. Apparently there is some disparity between 8's signage and what they have on UDisc. I'm gonna go by what's on UDisc since that's what I'm scoring off of. So sign says par 3, UDisc says par 4. I took a 4. Now I'm at 9, and that signage says it's a par 4. Looks like it's gonna be a very interesting hole. Like, you've got to put a placement shot down, and then depending on where you land, there's 3 lanes to the basket. I'm gonna try a big backhand turnover first with my river, and then I'm going to try going forehand with the foul and just see where I end up. So I'm going to assume that I've got some sort of look to get up and down, possibly from either of my landing spots. So I got done playing, then walked around and shot some pictures because I know I would kick my own butt for not taking pictures of the course. But anyway, I ended up shooting a 2 over, which according to the 2020 Eco Stop here is a 915 rated round. So that's a new personal high for me, which I'm super excited about. There were a couple shots where it could have been a +4, but I just took the better realistic one, so I ended up with a 2 over. So I'm really happy about that. The course isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I took what was it? 5 bogeys? Yeah, 4 bogeys and 2 birdies. So, and then everything else was a par. Definitely not nearly as hard as Castle Hayne, but I do really like it. So while I was at Glenburnie, my phone ran out of memory during the middle of my outro. So I'm home now. It's several hours later. I'm just gonna re-record it. Anyway, where I left off was I had finished at shooting 2 over. There were a couple of holes where could have really made the final score be 4 over, but I took the lower score. But it was a shot I would have made anyway, or potentially made anyway, so I didn't see a big deal about it. The other thing is, right after that, I went and played another round with one of the locals or frequent players and shot an 11 over. I shot an 11 over, which is unfortunately more than my thing, but I had a bad blow-up hole where, as far as I can remember, I had 7 strokes on it. I probably had more, but that's all I could remember because I just kept hitting a tree every 50 feet. Actually, I think by the time I got to my 4th or 5th throw, I'd maybe only made it 150 feet down the fairway. But anyway, course was super fun. Not quite as difficult as I imagined, but really fun. We'll definitely be back in the future. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me talk and play at a new course I'd never even played at before. It's a lot of fun. I plan to be back. Anyway, see you guys in the future.